Yeah, I was at the Sakara session, which for me was very emotional, very, very moving. Being an autistic woman is difficult. I didn't get diagnosed until I was 30. They made me realize just how much power there is in feeling low status, and that I need to do more to utilize that power and make that stand out and stand up and make a difference.
And can you tell me in particular what's inspired you to do that?
I've always been the politics nerd. I've always been the one watching the news. I was watching Have I Got News For You and getting the jokes when I was like 10. Yay, autism! Precocious bunch we are. And I've always had a deep admiration for the women that have gone ahead and stood, whether that's the women that are no longer with us and the women that fought to be here. And I feel like I'm fighting enough in my day-to-day life that it's time to take that fight further, because there's no point tilting at windmills unless you're going for the biggest one as far as I'm concerned. So here I go, I guess.
Super. So I guess this is what this event is all about.
Absolutely. I mean, I was here for the opening ceremony. My father and my stepmother were part of the Devolution campaign caravan that sat up on Calton Hill, where you had to honk if you wanted devolution. That's how they met. They're still together now, 20 years later. And being there, Charlie Manson from Garbage sang John Anderson Majo. So between that and watching for so long, I just felt the impetus when the email came through from Inclusion Scotland to pull the trigger, do it, because why not?
Perfect. So just to touch on that, what motivated you to come here today? Was it through an organisation, or how did you find out about it?
I'm a member of Inclusion Scotland. I'm also a member of their disabled leadership group. We're working on bringing more opportunities for disabled people in general to be represented, but also to bring them into leadership roles either within their community or whoever they feel that needs to go. So I saw it through that, and I was encouraged by friends from Inclusion Scotland to go ahead, and for my niece really, because my sister took her to her first ballet class and something inside me died a little, and I cringed really, really badly, which is wrong because it's fine to be ballet, it's good, but I want more for her. I don't want other people to have to fight the way I've had to fight. 30 years of misdiagnosis, being mistreated by doctors, by my own government. It's time for a change, and I want to be a part of that in any way I can.
Amazing. So what are the next steps for you?
I'm joining those peer groups. I've got that leaflet. I will be doing that as soon as I hit home. And yes, they said it started in October, which, given I'm hitting 35 in October, that works for me. So it's time to go. I'm not sitting still. I won't sit down. I won't shut up.
And the last question, what is your big picture ambition in terms of women and for yourself, your journey into politics?
I want to become an MP. If we leave Westminster, I want to be an MSP, and I want to lead our country because we're broken. The health system is broken, the mental health system is broken, and there is absolutely no reason for anyone with mental ill health or invisible ailments to feel excluded, and they should be included in receiving the universal healthcare that we're supposed to have. Doesn't exist. It's a postcode lottery. There's literally 5 doctors in my region with autism, and I just got bumped from that group to general psychology again. That's how limited they are. 30 years to get diagnosed, 4 years waiting for support, a year of support, and now I'm back on my own again. That needs to change.
So just a really final thing, what's your message for other women that might be watching this, that are maybe unsure of their journey into politics? What's your message to them?
If not why not? If not when, why not now? Go back to Yoda. Do or do not, there is no try. You're going to this earth. While we have it, let's do something about everything we see around us, because just turning on the phone, turning on the news in the morning, it can make you scream. So it's time to scream, and scream into not avoid, but into purpose, and to participate, to make the change that we desperately need.
That was fantastic. I'll stop you there. Is that